Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So, we're going to get into the throat chakra. The makeup look is it's the Nomad Sea Cruise collection, the Coastal Cruise and the Aurora Cruise. I used these three blues: outer corner, middle, inner corner, and above. And the shimmer that I used is out of the Aurora Cruise palette, and it is this blue shimmer right here, and it is called Prism Tide. So, and the base underneath, okay, so up in inner corner and up was Cool Current, which is that blue. Medium blue in the middle, Quiet Wake, that's underneath the shimmer. And Open Water in the outer V. I use Jeffree Star Breakfast at Tiffany in the waterline, my normal mascara, and that's what I did. So let's get into this throat chakra. I have my crystal on that I got in the Crystal Council box. Alright, so the throat chakra. It's the fifth chakra. It is represented with the color blue. Usually they say light blue, but any shade of blue. The gland that it covers is the thyroid gland. Anybody that knows me knows I had thyroid cancer. And this kind of is what got me into chakra. Talking about chakras, knowing what they are, and becoming a Reiki master. So the endocrinologist that I had was from Europe, and the hospital where I had my surgery, it was a teaching hospital. And he is the one that, oh, my light went out. He is the one that recommended Reiki and energy healing. And he's also the one, because I used to be very shy, very socially awkward. I would never fight back verbally. And I was married to a complete narcissist that just browbeat me to death. And it was something weird that the endocrinologist said. He goes, that's why your thyroid gland was destroyed, because you didn't speak up and defend yourself. He goes, I totally believe in that. I was like, oh, okay. But anyway, he's the one that recommended Reiki, and then that's where I learned about, and there is some truth to that, I do believe. Anyway, the element is space or ether. You know, the, okay. When the throat chakra is out of balance, you can have a fear of speaking, shyness, social anxiety, lack of trust, secretive. You can be critical, gossipy, unauthentic, not speaking up for yourself, so on and so forth. When it is in balance, you're usually honest, sincere, truthful, outspoken, attentive, authentic, clairaudient, yeah, all those. Okay, so some healing practices, if you feel that your throat chakra's out of balance, is speaking, like talking mantras, chanting, humming, singing, shouting. You know, sometimes it's better to shout out your anger instead of holding it in and letting it destroy your body from the inside out. Listen. Explore different types of sound therapy. I love sound therapy. I've done some really cool sound therapies. I mean, a lot of your metaphysical stores would know where to get sound therapy at. They do offer it here at our local hospital, sound therapy and Reiki. So there's that. Um, I'm sorry about the air conditioner if it's driving you crazy, but it is so hot. Meditate, focusing on the throat chakra, imagining blue light just filling this space. Um, Breathing, experimenting with different breathing techniques. Journal your thoughts and emotions, and then read them out loud to yourself. Speak them out. I'm sorry if you keep hearing little bumps and things. My husband is fixing a bass guitar right now. So there's that. So some aromatherapy that you can use is peppermint, bergamot, basil, and geranium. And also practice active listening. So some affirmations that you can use are: I always express myself clearly and truthfully. Or, I always voice my opinion in a calm and considerate way. Another one would be, I trust the brilliance that comes through my voice. I am confident in speaking in my area of expertise. And then the last one would be like, I am a deliberate listener, pausing to reflect before responding. So that's a good one. That's important too. So some of the crystals are blue lace agate, blue kyanite, aquamarine, blue apatite, sodalite, and lapis lazuli. This is a sodalite. Also, what's in my ears? Larimer. I have a Larimer ring, Larimer earrings. These were HC Silver and Stone. She's on, she has an Etsy shop, HC Silver and Stone. You want to go check her out? She made these earrings. So, some yoga poses that you can do: cow pose, lion pose, fish pose, shoulder stand, which I can never do those anymore, cat pose, bridge pose, and plow pose. Now, I do yoga, and I used to be able to do all these poses, but, you know, I'm over 60. I can't do the shoulder stand anymore, and that plow pose is a little much. So, you know, adjust different. I enjoy yoga or Tai Chi. Tai Chi's even better because it's slow moving if you're older. But I think everybody should be taught yoga. That's my opinion. It's very calming. It's slow. It's core strengthening. It's you know, you can meditate. Hatha yoga is real good if you want something very calming and slow. That would be a good place to start. There's lots of stuff here on YouTube you can look up. And there's lots of stuff on throat chakra work here on YouTube. Different things you can do, and sound therapy. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Y'all have a great day. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.